What's the deal? What's the deal, man? What's the deal? How you doing, Justin? Justin. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that. I want to get these little fucking things out of here. It's all good. How you doing? What's the deal? What's the deal, my friend? What's the deal? Yeah, that's my little catchphrase, as you know. I stole that shit. I thief that shit. Okay. Now I'm getting all vain. It's not like I'm microdosing mushrooms tonight or nothing. We're not doing anything like that. No. We don't do that. We're responsible. We are responsible. Oh, fuck, it's warm, boys. Yeah, we are responsible. Here we go. Thank you, Jerome. Thanks for popping in. Looks like you're the only one in here right now. So, since that's the case, what are we doing here? Yeah, that's what we're getting ready. So what's the fucking deal, man? How you doing, Justin? What's going on? What's going on? Anything new, my friend? Anything new? You know? I really appreciate you being extremely loyal subscriber. It's totally fucking cool, man. I really, really appreciate that. You know, what's funny is today. Let me turn this down a little bit. How's the volume? How's the volume for the music and shit? Can you check me? The wife's sleeping, so maybe can't wake her up. Make sure I got everything. No, not yet. And boy, so I got something to look forward to. I got something to look forward to. Right off the hop, that guy's a fucking, come on. Now, isn't Nas like one of the most lyrical, amazing fucking lyricsmiths in the world? Why would he let this guy fucking use his name and put an X at the end of it, you know? It's like little Daylight X or little Chuck D X. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay, thanks. Yeah. I'll go watch that shit, man. It's like, seriously, dude. I really have turned myself off from the fucking the spell casting, the bullshit, the media. It's when you look around, what's going on? You can't tell me that we're not in end times or in some kind of fucking weird brainwashing, more reality fucking shit, man. You cannot tell me that. When I fucking walk up to people and they have a fucking piece of plexiglass in front of them, and they think that is saving them and being muzzled up. How do you talk to these people? And you can't. Unfortunately, in the last little bit of research I've been doing, there we go, that's kind of tripped out. the last little bit of research I've been doing with the great doctor. If you like to drink sherries, and if you have 2 nickels, or 20 nickels, you have 10 pennies, or something stupid like that. I don't know if I'm allowed to say her name, so you know who I'm talking about. If you guys are on my Instagram or whatever, I'm shouting her out all the time. Yeah, basically, she's kind of figured it out. We don't have a lot of time. We really don't. The people that we talk to, like, for instance, okay, if you see my video, yeah, this shit's wicked. How's it going, Reaction? How's it going, buddy? I'm just, I'm trying to get on my dystopian fucking rant here. Because I seen a thing from Dr. Sherry Tenpenny, and it was extremely eye-opening. I mean, what we're dealing with, in all reality, is an AI program. So many people that are friends, our family, our loved ones, have spent their time in the system without knowing what the system has done or what the system is about or anything. We're these conspiracy guys. We're the crazy fucking fringe, right? Well, unfortunately, this is all crept up on us very quickly, and we're literally pretty much at the 1933 mark right now. Israel has got the green cards going in real time right now. You have to have your fucking thing to go into certain traveling restaurants, this and that, and you know that it just trickles down from there. I mean, the stimulus package that all you Americans got, where do you think the majority of that fucking money went? Where do you think the majority went? Shit's fucking crazy, man. This shit's crazy, and I'm talking like there's no more time. We literally have to. It's time for raw. I'm speaking in code, obviously. It's time for raw, and I mean, if you can get a media guy, if you can go out to dinner with a media personality, if you can go out to dinner with a congressman, make sure you finish that dinner. Make sure you eat that shit up. I'm serious, man. It's time. It's time. It's call. It's the time. It's time to do it. It really is. There's I mean, the medical industry is completely shilled out, 100%. There may be a couple thousand that are going to be on our side that are actually going to tell you what's really going on. But most of us don't know. Most of us are lulled into a sleep talking about Kardashians and so on and so forth, that we have no idea what's already happening right under our nose, and we've let it happen. The corruption is so deep that people are corrupt and don't even know it. And that's the scary part. That's the scary part. People are being agents, they don't even know it. It's all got to come down. All of it. It's there is no other way. There really, really, really isn't. I mention it in the chat if you can, but I'm telling you, man, it's within right now in England, they're passing laws where children can be spies. So what's up, Jerome? Yeah, you can't make this shit up. It is up to us as fucking, I'm not even going to say the word truther because that's such a shilled out word now. Just guys that know what the fuck is up. How's that for fucking being cash? to start doing what I've been doing and more. Like I even feel like I'm not doing enough. The fact that I have to go to work and just economically provide for myself and my loved ones pisses me off now, because I can't spend 24/7 at trying to, you know, raise awareness or whatever. You know, you see Zach, and he's out in Yakima on the corner by himself with a fucking megaphone and some signs yelling about this shit, man. It's sad, but it's inspirational, because there should be more people there. It's such a small town. He's going against Seattle, which is basically Vancouver when it comes to Karens and fucking transhumans. I mean, Seattle, Vancouver, Portland, San Francisco, these cities are already done. They're gone. I mean, they're gone. You know, if you've seen my video of when I went to go get some beer, and so how this happened is we're working down on this beautiful site, which I only work at once a week, but we're working down there, and I go to get some beer after work, and I walk in, and I go and I grab it, and I go up to the counter, and I put my shit on the counter there, and I have a doctor's note, a legitimate doctor's note, which my condition predates this nonsense too. I had a doctor write me up a crazy note years before this shit came up. So, you know, my shit's not just made up for fucking this thing, is what I'm saying. So it's legit. It's as legit as a legit medical note can get, as far as how illegitimate our medical practitioners are. Written by a real true life doctor. Dr. Feelgood, a real Dr. Feelgood, yeah. So anyways, so I go into this fucking place and I say, listen, you know, I get my shit, I put it on the table, and I'm like, and Buddy looks at me like I'm fucking crazy, and he's like, and he goes to hand me the thing, and I go, no man, I don't need that. I have a legitimate reason. I break out. I have, you know, I have an actual medical condition. I can't do this. And he goes, oh, okay, okay, well, we'll serve you outside then. So you tell me the fucking logic in that. I've already been in the place, already grabbed the beer. He's grabbed mine. He said he'd serve me outside. He took the cash from my hand into his bare hands, but I have to go wait outside. And then he hands me my beer. What, like, and he doesn't see the hypocrisy in that. He thinks he's doing protocol. For instance, in the bank, I went there, and Buddy comes all the way around from the teller thing, all the way around up to come to get me to be the hero. Oh, here you go, sir. Here you go, sir. Here your thing. I go, no, thanks, man. I don't need that shit. It's all good, buddy. It's all good. Go back to your desk. Serve me like a customer. I got some banking to do. Let's go. Let's get it. You know? Fucking guy. Oh, but it's for my safety, he said. They're for my safety. They're for my safety. Okay. It's for your safety, yeah. Yeah, let's see now. So you're wearing a thing that's definitely not made for this. You're sitting behind a plastic. So the plastic is here. The thing's not going to go around or no. It's no. So I think you're safe. I think you're safe. You know. But, you know, you should have sterilized my seat before I sat down. You should have sterilized my pen. You should have sterilized the desk before I sat here. No? Don't you think? These fucking guys. You know, it's... Okay, and that's just getting with the hypocrisy of this shit. It's really... You know, it's... I guess, you know, I put on a rant. Nobody's fucking coming in my life again. And it pisses me off when this happens. because I actually have some important shit to say, man. This is fucked up. I really, you know, if you are fucking half awake, if you even have half an inclination of what the fuck is going on, if you even question what's going, you know, your gov, your whatever, you have an obligation right now to start posting. If you don't know by now, I mean, the big tech is censored up the fucking asshole. This is crazy. This is an unprecedented era, time that we've ever had in our human history. We've never had anything close to this. I mean, there's still a fucking border around the Black House. You know what I'm saying? On any other fucking normal time, there would have been an inauguration or whatever. You know, I'm drunk, so shut the fuck up in the comments about my fucking... You know, they wouldn't... When the shit would have been over with, they wouldn't have fucking big text saying, so-and-so is your prez. So, you know, I mean, the whole time, while the other puppet was fucking, you know, challenging or so-called pretending to challenge it. I mean, these people are so blatant right now. Look what they did. And the public is so brainwashed that they'd rather be rid of bad orange man than to realize they just committed complete fucking treason. So, and I'm going to be, I guess the Fridays I'm going to do my rants. And Sundays I'm going to do the music because I mean, I got to get away from this shit too. I mean, God bless my wife. Like, really? She's obviously not as passionate as I am about this kind of fucking thing. And, you know, it gets to her, my little, what's up, Charlie Crankington. Yeah, money, drugs, entertainment, exactly. You know, and I was the, excuse me, and I was the same way, and I've been the same way, and so I don't blame that. But for fuck's sakes, you gotta, like, I'm an ex-junkie and shit, and I can see this shit. I'm more proactive than some medical officials and doctors and so forth and that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like history will vindicate us. You know. I mean, these people are complacent. They're just as guilty. If you're complacent, if you're a doctor or even where's all the lawyers right now, for fuck's sake? You know, because it's maritime admiralty law. They're in the bar. They're part of the club. The fucks. Yeah, definitely. Charlie Crankington. I hear you, my friend. I hear you. Thank you for joining my shit. See, it only says I got one guy in this motherfucker here, so I don't really know, but I said, you know, I had a video that went kind of good on Instagram. It had 1,000 views or something, and I've never had anything like that, so it's funny. I've had 1,000 views on YouTube, but not on Instagram, so I'm kind of all, yeah, George Orwell. You know, the thing about the Orwell and the H.G. Wells and the Huxleys, these fuckers were not predictive programming. They were telling you their plan. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. And you know, I mean, let me use my wife again as an example. I mean, although I'd probably piss her off a little much. But, yeah, people even know what's going on. They know the consequence. Deep down, they know the consequence of what's happening with this shit. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Charlie. Yeah. Yeah, it says I only got one viewer. And nobody's chiming in on me, motherfuckers. Where the fuck are you, Indie Animal and Jeter, you fucking guys? Anyways. That's just some internal... My ginger fucks, they don't... I spent years in their life. I spent years supporting those guys, man. I dumped money, so much money to them, and they can't even come into my life. Anyways, this, people don't want to understand, or people don't want to talk about reality, what's going on. They sooner be distracted. They sooner just get on with getting on, and that's it. But the thing is, man, that's gonna be it. Like, what's up, Modi? What's up, my friend? Tip, what's up? There we go. We got people chiming in. That's what I want. I just say hi, motherfuckers. Don't sit there and creep out and, in the background. You can do that. It's all good. But just say hi. At least take me out for dinner first, right? You know what I mean? Right? So I made a TikTok today, and it was kind of funny because I'm trying to fucking get this guy's attention, this Skye guy that he's going viral in Canada, and we need help here in North Van, man. I am an only person. I literally am. I have to do all the shopping now, and I go in. We got a couple stores and a couple places that know me just from before, and then because I'm a kind of a creature of habit, I do this, yeah. So I kind of got them trained. They know what I'm about, how I am, and and they know not to really get my face or whatever. It happened once at the Lonsdale's, the Jack Lonsdale's pub where I get my beer. This chick got all fucking uppity about the shit, and I'm like, I kind of pulled away for a bit, and then I'm like, something, fuck this, I have my legit shit. So I went in, and I literally went in after spraying, and I had my shit hanging here, and I said, I have a doctor's note, I'm buying this beer, and I don't wear this for a psyop. But I've also lost my cool. I mean, the first couple times this happened to me when I got turned away from a place, I lost my cool. I did. And it was in my head too. I was like, okay, everything's like, if this guy fucking asked me about that shit, I'm gonna drop this beer and right there. But he waited till I put it on the fucking desk, and then he asked me for the shit. So I had to fucking pick up a half second and just drop it, just to fucking be an asshole. I was gonna make it, try and make like a movement, just so like, would you ever think, no, I don't, and then walk out or whatever, right? Just fuck you. If you gotta fucking misrepresent your I'm trying to sound fucking smart, but if you gotta, if you can't just have simple customer service and hello, but now it's you have to be an authoritative fucking, I can't even say the word, NZ, because you watch too much TV and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man, because that's what it's up to. And I get to the point where I can't coddle these people, where it's like, oh yeah, well, maybe, yeah, well, it might be, yeah. Fuck you, you fucking idiot. It's a fucking shill. This whole thing is meant to fucking fuck us. Wake up. No more, oh, it might be, oh yeah, it could be around. No, it's been fucking here. It's patent. This motherfucking thing, they had the event 201 for fuck's sakes. No, there's none of this. No, none of this anymore. I live right beside a fucking hospital. I drive by the fucking thing every day. There's chairs out in the front because nobody's in the fucking building. So they have the chairs out there for people to wait to go see the fucking empty people that are in there. There's fucking no one in there, man, per capita, per square foot. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's time for raw. These places, we gotta take these guys out for dinner. Feed them good. Feed them real good. Their food, right? It's come to that, man. It's almost come to that. Because I'm telling you right now, and I'm telling you, within 5 years, if not sooner, what I'm doing right here to you, just this little discussion we're having, will be illegal as fuck. More than likely, what I'm doing right here will retroactively have me punished. More than likely. And if you don't believe that, you're a fucking idiot. Steak and mashed potatoes, exactly, my friend. Exactly, my friend. It's time. It's time, because look at this. Look what's around. Look. Let me see. No, I have to check that out. So Jerome, yeah. Jerome also told me that, mother. I gotta go check that out. I just, something in here. Let me fucking pull this shit up on my other fucking shit here. Let me turn the loop off. Let me pull this goof up here. Just a sec here. I'm still fucking. Oh. Yeah, and that, because, dude, guys, seriously, the AI is here. It's here. I mean, okay, the terms and conditions that we agree to, just to be talking here now, can be changed. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up right now. And eventually, like, see, that's the thing, guys. I'm so fucking, like, behind in that event. Like, I will be able to pull up in the background stuff eventually. Make my lives and so forth a little more interesting. Hopefully, I'll figure it out within time. But I mean, that's not my main priority. But whatever, it's something I like. I enjoy having this YouTube shit. I like it. I like broadcasting to people, kind of doing this. But unfortunately, once this shit came in, I've had my channel before this shit started, and I was just kind of jumped into prison genre a bit. And then, like I said, I did an interview with Matt Clark, and he had some fanboys that really didn't like me. So fuck that shit. But basically, long story short, is my because of what's happening, I can't look at myself in the mirror and not speak about it in some way. I just can't do it. I wish I could. I was a junkie criminal, and I lied and stole, but I honestly had better morals than most people, even when I was strung right the fuck out. I really did. You know, I just like I guess I don't know, man. Just I think your soul is important. It is to me. Like, and I think that's what we're up against here now, guys. I really do. I don't want to sound like a fucking whatever, doom and gloom, blah blah blah. You know, like, yeah, let's have fun, let's get stoned and shit. But you know, I don't think we're gonna be able to do that shit anymore because of what's going on. I mean, it's basically gonna be indentured slavery with every fucking second accounted for on a tracker. That's what this track. You know, come on, man. If you can't see it, if you can't fucking see it, I don't know what to say. I just really don't. But I'm telling you, I'm not, I do not consent and I'm not a part of it. And I don't care. And there's some things worse than death. There are things worse than death, motherfuckers. There's a lot of things worse than death. I'm telling you, man, a lot of fucking shit is worse than death. You know, you ever seen that movie Tommy? The Who? Shit's fucking so backward, forward, time traveled fucking message. I mean, it's not even funny how crazy art imitating life, imitating art, imitating life is. And that's what I think about the whole consent and the magic and the, you know, I think it's something to do with the frequencies. And there's something else I want to bitch about too, but I mean, you know, I want to kind of get in on this fucking truther guy, but I don't really think my guys really watch him too much. It's Quantum of Solace. Has anyone seen that show? Anyone watching here, have they seen that show? If you have, can you tell me? Just because then I'll just save a bunch of shit and I'll just make a video about it and direct it to him. Because I gotta troll that fucking guy real quick, man, real hard. Fucking piece of shit. You know? Yeah, like if you have a fucking platform. Yes, yeah, I think no, not like the media says, but I think he was probably worse, honestly. I think, okay, put it this way. Put it this. It's not whites against blacks against Chinese. It's not Asian, China against Canada against the States. It's not Israel against Russia against Jews. It's an elite class against everyone else. That's what the war and the enemies. Those elite class, they hire soldiers or whatever, and they have certain sects or whatever that are in with their doctrine, like for the Pope and the cat. It's the Jesuits. Those are the fucking guys that have subverted this and taken this over, encoded our language, you know, made the English language, made the laws. There was a Jesuit Pope on every fucking boat coming to discover whatever. And like, I don't know about all this shit. I don't know about all ancient history and that. You know, so I don't fucking believe it all. The King James Bible. King James was a fucking Mason, for fuck's sake. So I don't believe a lot of the Bible in that. But I mean, I know one thing about the Bible, and that is in people have said the name Jesus Christ or whatever, right? And then there's been a reaction to whatever entity or whatever. So there's got to be something there, I think. I mean, like I said, I don't know. I'm only spitballing, and I'm just thinking here. I don't fucking know. And I'm a guy that spent a lot of years tripped out on heroin in a fucking alley thinking about how I'm going to die and shit. So I got a bit of experience when it comes to some of this shit. And if, you know, these guys keep on saying, oh, it's a computer simulation. It's a computer simulation. Well, I think there's a big part of it that you have to consent to what's going on and what's happened. We've been tricked a lot because of the language. Yeah. Okay, yeah. But they translated it, and and the thing, and that's where, I mean, right there, that's where you can't trust. Yeah, and that's what I mean, because you get some of these guys that really, totally throw out Christianity, and okay, hey, I give them, they got some points and shit too, but I mean, what I do know for a fact is there was an intelligent design. There was somehow something designed us, and it, but then something else. That's the thing, right now, like, honestly, the Vatican, Jerome, you are very true, very, the Vatican right now, like, literally, this weekend should be stormed. Fuck storming Area 51 and all that goofy fucking shill bullshit, man. The Vatican, we should take over that Vatican library as we speak. That should be kicked in right now. The Vatican library. We need to fucking take that place. And then what you would have to do is literally use their mind control techniques against them. You'd have to subvert it, take it over, and literally re-interview every doctor, every fucking computer technologist, every fucking whatever, and say, listen, are you for or against? If you're against, well, we got to figure something out. But because basically, if you're if you're a pharmacist, you're just living your life, whatever. You're a fucking drug dealer. You're fucking complacent on selling drugs and keeping the public fucking stupid to fucking what's going on. While you sit there and profit at $30 every fucking drink or what, come on. And then the doctors are the ones pushing all this harsh, untested fucking. Read what's in that ethyl alcohol thing or whatever. I put some shit on. See, my fucking memory, man, that's the one thing, my fucking memory. But basically, medical supplies are sterilized with a cancer arsenic. What the fuck? It's so it won't ruin the medical supplies. Not about us. We are going to we are the commodity. And until you fucking realize that, man, that's it. And it's not okay. What's this? I'm just reading it, sort of exchange, because it would always. I'm just kind of mumbling. I'm sure it's a valid point you've got. I told you, it's not like I'm not microdosing or nothing right now. I'm completely stoned. Like, like really, I almost have to fucking keep myself in a constant state of fucking. And that's such the wrong thing to do, because I honestly should be preparing, man. I should be doing push-ups 24/7, like literally fucking training for fucking battle, because I think that's what's coming, man. I really do. If there's any hope. If not, it'll just be for naught. But the only way there is gonna be a freedom of any sense of freedom of speech does not mean you'll get to say what you want. Freedom of speech does not mean you'll get to say what you want. What's that long isolation caved in? How you doing, my friend? Yeah, buddy, I get it. The Egypt thing out of Africa, whatever, I get it. And, I want to even go even fucking past that shit right now, isolation. I love you, my brother. I love you. You're fucking right on. But, it's us, all of us Africans, us Irish, us fucking thing, against those fucking guys sitting at the top of those corporations and in the Vatican. I don't give a fuck if they're purple, black, or brown. But it's all of us poor ass fucking motherfuckers against them. Because if we don't, we are literally going to be tracked. Every fucking second of our life is going to be tracked. Yeah, man, you know it, my friend. And that's why, this whole division thing is just, buddy, it's a Galilean dialect. And, I get it. Like these guys, I get it, right? Like, but reparations is for, and we should have that. We should march into Google to fucking everything and just close it down, take it, freeze their accounts. Shelly, what's up? Freeze their accounts. Yes, of course we're already being tracked. Yes. Gang stalking. That's the thing. If you're working for a gang stalker and stuff, those people, they gotta go. They gotta go, man. The people in the fucking news, we gotta take them for dinner. They know what they're doing. The doctors, they know what they're doing. If you know what you're doing, man, you gotta fucking switch now. You gotta come, like, and that's what's got to happen. A literal divine intervention, man. Because people are just gonna come along to get along, Yeah. Yes, yeah. That's the thing, man. It's all intelligence. All of it. All of it is. And that's what makes me think on the line where this is like, okay, like it's a multi-generational plan that's been going on, right? So, when you sit back and you take a logical think about that, a multi-generational plan, either it's an entity or entities or whatever that can live longer, or we lived longer and we've been cut short of our full potential. You understand what I'm saying? You see what you're picking up, what I'm putting down? You heard? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You heard? Facial recognition. One thing, okay, in Vancouver, when the Olympics came in, the cameras, they put up these cameras all over the place and they had facial recognition. And they said, oh, we're just putting it in for the Olympics. It can be taken out. It wasn't taken out. Isolation. There's software. You can pay for that, delete all your information. Okay, yeah, isolation. I know you're kind of one of those guys. That's why I don't want to piss you off. but I'm just learning this shit, and I'm gonna need to reach out to you, just email and shit. That this is one of the things that I'm doing with my channel is I want to find like-minded individuals, because God knows I live in Vancouver. There's nobody here I can fucking talk to. So yeah, dude, I'm just like, please don't laugh. I make amazing music and shit, and I'm learning editing and that, but I can barely email even right now. I'm being everything self-taught, man. I'm just teaching myself. I'm a 50-year-old junkie, so give me a break. But I do reach out to me, isolation, because I know you're one of those guys, and I need to be on your side, my friend. See, I met isolation in Bullet's Gotti channel, and let me tell you a little story about the Bullet's Gotti show here. So, and my foray onto YouTube maybe 4 years ago or 3 years ago now. So I just kind of discovered this YouTube thing on my phone. I just started checking it out, Okay, Tip, how you doing, Tip? I just started checking this YouTube out, and I seen this 6ix9ine kid. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is interesting. Okay, there's something up here. And so I watched that whole thing, and I'm not even going to lie. That's what kind of why, and then I started checking, and the buildings came down, and I started looking up shit on that. And then, like I said, I started seeing this 6 fucking rainbow haired kid. I go, okay, this guy's here for a reason. He's here for a reason. He's here for a reason. I gotta see this shit. Yeah, but I'm telling you, there's a reason he was there. I'm not saying I'm a big fan or any fucking shit like that, Modi. Come on. Figure it out, buddy. I'm telling you that I noticed him because I know that he was put there for a reason. Come on, it's a plant shit, right? It's basic shit. Like what he promotes and all that is just you go out and buy a necklace and you know you can't fucking whatever. It's just depreciating garbage anyways. But so I started. I'm trying to tell the Bullets Gotti story. Yes, but I'm trying to tell so. This guy White Mike used to do this hip hop fucking reviews and shit. So I liked him. He apparently he was part of this old Southern hip hop kind of thing. But you know, guys in YouTube go at each other, this and that. And there's this little guy, Bullets Gotti, started, and then so they started going at it, this and that, and eventually Mike kind of left YouTube. So this other guy, Eddie Murphy Jr. took over the channel, and he's like blah blah blah. I'm not really like not in front of the camera like Mike blah blah, but and Mike is this is what, but this is me blah blah. And Eddie's the coolest shit, man. He really is. He's a good guy, and so I only had about 70 subscribers or something, and I'm like, okay, well, my wife and I were going out to Edmonton. And I contacted him, and I met him in Edmonton, and I had a bag, and we hooked him. We had the BC shit. I hooked him up. He opened up his restaurant. He owns a restaurant. He opened up his restaurant. His father and that were there. He cooked me and my wife a fucking full, like fired up all the ovens, whatever. Cooked us a full fucking course dinner, and sat there and had some beers and shit, and like he barely knew me, man. And this is a guy, that I met off YouTube, and it's like fucking nice, man. This guy's a good shit, blah blah blah. And he's into his hip hop, and he's I'll tell you a bit about. He's got a little guy now that he's managing and shit, and he's all over the internet. But anyway, so I'm like, right on, man. This Eddie guy's cool. So then I went on. I used to troll Bullets saying, talk about daylight, because Bullets Gotti would talk about fucking the Illuminati a bit before, but he would always talk like he's this gangster kind of guy. And I'm like, come on, just you don't need to talk like you're a smart kid. You got a talent, you got a natural talent for this fucking for this YouTube podcast and shit. You got a brain and you can spit amazing raps. The guy's an amazing rapper. He really is. And but anyway, so he's going on. He's in all this drama. You got to check out the drama, the YouTube drama channels in New York. The urban drama. It's hilarious as fuck. But anyways, these guys got his channel fucking done. Like they struck him. Who came to the rescue? None of his buddies. Hey, who was it? It was the white guy from fucking Alberta, Canada, that he was beefing with before, Eddie. Because I'm blowing my horn here. But I got on the phone to Eddie and I said, or I was talking to Bullets and I said, Eddie's a good guy. He really is. You got to give him a second chance, blah, blah, blah. And I said the same thing to Eddie. I said, you guys, blah, 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 would get together. And sure enough, Bullets Gotti's channel got struck. Everyone thought he was done. All of a sudden, Bullets Gotti 2.0 pops up the next day. 3,000 subscribers, live. And Eddie gave him a channel. I mean, it was fucking Codfathers. You got it, Isolation. Fucking shout out Codfathers, man. Shout out Eddie Murphy Jr. And he's got this little 6'9" wannabe kid running around now called Fly Soldier. Go check him out. It's the funniest fucking shit. But it's distraction. But anyways, yeah. Back to the fucking topic at hand. We gotta figure this shit out, man. We gotta, we really do, guys. I did some not TikTok. I'm not even on. I gotta get on that TikTok thing. Because I got a fucking mind for this media shit. I did a funny little video where I did a salute and I played the Dead Kennedys on IG. I don't know if some of you guys have seen it. If you haven't seen it, go check out my IG. But a thing came and goes, oh, you got 1,000 views. And I'm like, okay. So I'm kind of blowing my horn saying, okay, yeah. But, if it would have stayed at that, rate, that would have been a viral video, which is kind of fucked up because all I did was this to a song, right? So, but we got to start making our own content, guys. We got to start entertaining each other, turning off the television, entertaining each other, and talking with each other. Oh, yeah, I bet. Okay, yeah. You know, that's the thing about TikTok too. I mean, I don't know. I mean, all these media sites, there is the potential that there's another thing I wanted to bring up, which is extremely important. And okay, there's a frequency that only under 18 can hear. Brother Polite knows the exact. You can probably Google, look it up or something. But there's a frequency that only children under 17 can hear. So think about that right now in the context of what's going on. Okay? Literally right now, it's black is white, white is black. It's said in 1984, Brave New World, those books. This is what's happening right now, and in 5 more years, if that, man, like really, I don't know, man. I saw this thing about Sherry Tenpenny there, man, and it was made a while ago, and you know, this whole thing is right. I mean, it's planned to a T, like they've done it before almost. Because I'm talking in terms of insurance companies, and you know, like these guys are fucking they're tying up loose ends everywhere. You know, so this right now is literally the last window, in my opinion, of knowing about, because once it's full, you're not going to know truth from reality at all. You will not know. Right now, it's kind of blending, right? There's still, you know, that soul or whatever it is in humans. But I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, 5 more years, the shit's going the way it is, and it keeps going that way, you know, with cancel culture and everything, and everyone's on board and nobody questioning anything. All of a sudden the science is the authority, and it's getting scary, and you know, you guys, like, nobody's fucking waking up to it, man. Nobody is, and I gotta sit here and just get this off my chest and just rant a bit about it, whatever, get drunk and fucking just bitch about it and whatever, because I tell you, I live my life like it. I do. I drive around. Today I was dancing with my camera. I will show a video later where I'm literally putting my camera right up to people's faces and they're just walking by me. They don't even fucking see me. And I'm dancing. Fucking putting my camera at them, mocking them, wearing their muzzle. Not yet, Chip. Not yet. I don't know. I don't watch the news. But I don't think they can do that by law and like, you know, liability wise. But what they can do is make so you have to whatever you do, you have to go, you know, you have to fucking you have to have that to go wherever you're going, to do whatever you're gonna do. You're gonna have to have that shit. So I don't know yet if it's fully full on, but it's gotten fucking close. And people not waking up. They don't give a fuck. Because like I said, we got maybe 5 years for this window. Right? In the Bible that says, yeah, the last days, yeah, only certain people believe the lies. Exactly. It's easier. It's extremely easier for people to realize they've been, I don't know what the, but yeah, that's right. However the fucking saying goes, you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, guys, like I said, and you know, it gets, it gets redundant, but it's pretty much the time. I mean, it's the time where these people have to be taken out for dinner. We have to take them out. We have to find generals. We have to find people. And you know, I don't know, but there's got to be a fucking set off sometime. You know what I mean? I guess just get ready, because I mean, spiritually and physically, everything. You know, because if there is the resistance, it's going to be a resistance. What's that showing? People don't, in the cities, don't give a fuck about anyone, even if you were getting the shit kicked out. Yeah, very true.
Those people today you're filming.
Very true. Very true. The people in the cities, they don't
turn a blind eye to everything.
They don't care. They don't care at all. They just live within their own little bubble. Well, yeah, the little Nas here. Yeah, I gotta write that shit down. Very true. Yeah, I gotta do that shit. Like, who the fuck would let them have a fucking name? Okay, my name's fucking Leonard Skinner. Okay. Oh, Leonard Skinner X? Little Leonard Skinner X? Come on, I'd sue the fucking shit out of that guy. Little Nas X. Fuck off. You know, there's probably some kind of fucking duplicate reality shit going on with that shit too, man. Like, I don't even know. Okay, here, let's go back. Guys, what are you saying? Yeah, proxy war, fake news, proxy war. Well, that's the thing. We're a proxy, not a proxy war. It's a war, but it's a covert. It's covert right now. They don't know we're at war. Nobody knows. What do you mean war? I mean raw. I'm getting drunk, guys. But yeah, it's covert. Nobody knows. They don't even realize that. But look at the Black House. Look, I mean, any other election, there was never that. Spiritual warfare, yeah. We're against principalities and all that shit, what they said. You know, and that's the thing. There's a lot of truth in that book, man. There is. I mean, that book is literally we're playing out the prophecy of that book almost. It's fucked up. Yeah, it's crazy. The double of that tattoo. It's funny as fuck. But it's getting really, you know, and guys, I hate to kind of just come, but okay, I'm gonna do this. Like, the Friday nights are gonna be my bitch and rant nights, because I got it all built up from fucking the week, because I gotta fucking work, because I gotta work for some fucking guy. I mean, the guy's a nice guy, but I gotta work. I gotta work for some asshole. Really, you know what I mean? So I just I get pissed off, right? As much as I love him and everything and all that shit, but it's just, yeah. I honestly this is what I'd rather do all day. Just do this. Yeah, you know, I think I am too, if there is one or whatever, and who knows? Who knows? Who the fuck knows? But I think, and I really believe, but like, there's a karma, there's a good, and there's an evil, and I think there's a tug of war or some kind of game for your participation in it. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Because in the flesh or whatever, and you can gain all these sensations, right? It's through sex, through drugs, through television, computers, everything. So you can gain all these senses in your flesh, physical. But I'm willing to bet that in your spiritual within, if you know how to meditate enough and you're clean and pure enough, you can obtain all those fucking levels and all that shit just as much. Yeah. Oh, freedom of speech does not mean you'll get to say what you want. Freedom of speech does not mean you'll get to say what you like. I don't know, man, because I'm telling you, well, that's the thing where when like isolation, and even my buddy Israel, their Nazarite, whatever, he talked about this whole out of Africa and all that kind of shit. Because I'm telling you, the Darwin thing is a bunch of junk. I didn't come from a fucking monkey. There's no fucking way. But Tartaria, dude, just even in our pictures and that, so is it a psyop even? But the buildings. I mean, those buildings, when you see some of those castles and shit, there's no fucking way. There was something that was happening and it was white. I mean, that makes more sense to me that there was this civilization like Lord of the Rings almost, where the giants and the this and the that, and then something happened. Or some little pissed off fucking something happened and something was taken advantage of. So now there's this usury, this fucking thing, whatever, I'm gonna, blame it on whatever, but they're the agents for this, whatever it is. But that sort of thing makes more sense to me than this whole out of Africa thing and that, I think, because from what I've read and what I've heard about Lemuria and Atlantis, they were kind of cool for a while until some shit happened or something, but in general, like, there was like peace, like it was good. I don't know. I'd like to think that, but it was, I mean, from the old stories that I've read, I read a couple books, these Atlantean books. They're on the, what do you call it? The book app, one of the old book apps. But it's basically, it's pretty strange shit, but it makes a lot more sense than even the Bible or the fucking out of Africa or the whatever. I don't know. Like, I just don't know, man. Yeah, sir. And there's a reason why it's in Switzerland too, man. Switzerland, those fuckers up there are fuckers, man. They got all the money. What's the deal, Clayton? What's the deal? My night's going okay. I'm kind of ranting off a bit. It's been about an hour, and I'm starting to get a little tipped out. Yeah, I think there is a sacrifice is something in suffering. Like, Jordan Peterson was like, well, life is suffering, right? And then when he's talking about that Sitchin guy or whatever, the fucking archipelago, the fucking the prison camp, the fucking commie prison camp. What they're trying to come up with, they got to get rid of a bunch of us, man. It's, and that's going to happen. So they're covering their ass. Liability and insurance. I mean, the same people own the medical association that own the insurance. It's all the same companies. So it doesn't take that much to look into it. I mean, if a stoned fucking junkie, fucking ex-junkie painter can figure it out, Hey, Clayton, how's it going? Yeah, I've been going for an hour. Yeah, I told you, man, AI's fucking with me. They must be. What? Let me kind of reiterate what I was talking about, because there's a few more there's some of you regulars in here, I think. Yeah. I think the firmament is very real, too. So those bombs and that, because those rockets, they just go like this, right? You ever see a rocket launch? It goes like this. It's funny as fuck. But what the fuck was I gonna say? I had some great fucking. I was watching a show here earlier. So basically, you're kind of trying to. People are gonna die. A lot of people. They're gonna say it's my Sharona, or because they're right. It's only 170 people were tested to pass this thing, and then the WHO said, "Oh, there's this shit was going on, so we gotta rush it in." In the history of fucking products, nothing has ever been rushed in and promoted like this ever. Yeah, isolation. I don't know about that, man. It could be, could be. We could have been, in a petri dish with some shit too. Who knows, right? Or like, who really fucking knows, man? I mean, I can't really put anything out of the table, but I'm telling you, I don't know. I don't think I came from a monkey, but maybe I did. Maybe I fucking did. That's some fucked up shit, dog. But I like you, isolation. I do, man. You're my friend. I like to think so. And that's that's what I'm promoting, man. One thing, seriously, because I say racial stupid shit, and I don't care. But I mean, if I know you, I don't see color. I don't see fucking whatever. I might say a joke about it, but like Jeter and that are ginger fucks, but I don't give a fuck. I still love them. They don't come on my stream or anything, but I still love them. You know what I mean? Like, just my point. Like, yeah, man. I don't know. I think I have more genuine interaction with people now online than I do with physical people, because most of the physical people I know are a program. And I really choose not to interact with these programs. I really don't. I do it on the lowest level I can to get, okay, I got to get my supplies. That's the interaction I have with fucking public at this point. And that's not good. Can be good for anyone, right? Especially a cynical motherfucker like me. But I'm telling you, okay, I didn't even get to this point. What about the children? And you're going to kind of think I'm fucked or laughing at that, but for real, think about the toxic environment that's going on in schools right now, all across the area or where. You know, with the bullying, hey, you're fucking Sharona girl. You know? It's crazy. Yeah. It's you know, some of those fucking apes are smart, man. They like, you know, they've yeah. It's a cool theory there, isolation. I haven't heard of that one, but yeah. Do you ever see Altered States, that movie? And I don't want to sound like that quantum guy because fuck that pisses me off. But there's a lot of fucking what's good, Dutton? So it's good. There's a lot of truth in movies, in art, in general. There's truth. I mean, whether it's being mirrored back or it's being predictive, I don't know. But art does mirror reality very much. Jerome, right on. I'm doing okay. You know, I'm just Friday nights. I was just kind of going off, and then I go off on my little tangent shits when I'm fucking drunked out, and I go. So Fridays are gonna be like my ranting, fuck you, the world, dropping some fucking knowledge though streams, because they're gonna, you know, I gotta try and get fucking consistent here, because you know something. I fucking probably honestly got more to say than some of these other fucking goofs that are just talking about rappers or other bullshit. Whatever, that's your thing. Go fucking watch your rapper. But seriously, this is like a think tank, man. Like, it's interaction of fucking awoke, interested people. If you want to hang out with this shit, that's what it's about. So, and it's my fucking place, so I can do what the fuck I want. So if there's even one person watching, as long as this fucking light's on, I can sit here and bitch. There it is. It's Saturday now, yeah. Is it really? Almost. Oh yeah, you're in Alberta, yeah, that's right. If you're in Edmonton, Eddie's there. Yeah, there's, you know, I got some great people in my chat. I really do. Thanks. You know, like you guys that are, thanks, Charlie. 2:30. Where you at? You've had some good points there tonight, Charlie. Thanks for engaging. Duns, where you're somewhere. Duns, you're probably in fucking southern Georgia or backwoods fucking Arkansas or some shit. Isolation's in New York. I know where that motherfucker's at. The motherfucker's on New York time, no? Am I right? Am I right? I'm guessing the fucking places where my guys are at here. Isolation's in New York, I'm not right. He's a New Yorker, he's gotta be. Dutton's, where you're West Virginia or some shit. No? Come on. Did I just fucking make everyone leave? That's it. Hitting more trees than a blind Tarzan. Nice, Dad. I love you, buddy. South Carolina. Yeah, I know you got that fucking slick ass. Y'all like my kitties? You got that shit going on, doesn't it? Love it, man. Love it. Need to be. Oh, poor girl. Thanks. Thank you, Charlie. Yeah, it was probably Yeah, I know, Dun, you're great. Well, we go back, man. I fucking, you and I, we were in Mean's chat all the time, talking to Mean. Mean's never in my fucking chats. He never comes in my shit. Jerome's always here too. I know him. Yeah. And Clayton, that's true too. Yeah, you're always here too, buddy. You're always here. Like there's, I'll do whatever. So if my shit gets big, but something, it's gonna be consistent as long as I can stay on here. And Shelly, you're always here too. And get you. Yeah. Yeah, it's about that done because fucking we've been in Mean's chat. Like it's Mean. I've been watching him for years. Then he went sports on me, and I'm like, you fucking idiot, man. It's all fixed, you dummy. Fucking Mean's trying to get his niche, man. He does good doing the YouTube troll and shit, but he hates being called a troll channel. But he's so good at it. But he hates being called a troll channel. I love him, really. But now his nemesis he must be just hating it because his nemesis is blowing up. He's like, that fucking milk. Fucking he's probably just pissed right off. I mean, fuck. You can milk's blowing up because Adam's got such a hard on for him. Oh, white guy that can say nigga. He's got an end pass. Oh boy. And Mean's probably just like, fuck, that fucking guy. Hey, Duttons? Yeah, don't you think though? Oh, Mean's wicked, man. Mean's got talent. He really does. He deserves fucking to be like doing his thing. Yeah. Thing is, man, Adam 22 will have Milk doing fucking OnlyFans. You watch. You'll have that fucking Mika. You'll have him and Mika doing OnlyFans. You watch. I give him a year. Give him a year. We let you. You see Mika's bottle of wine? It's like this. This is her fucking bottle. This is her glass of wine. No, lady. You drink that shit. Yeah. 6 months. They'll be on the OnlyFans, man. Straight up. Adam will be fucking banging that Mika on OnlyFans. You watch. We lit, y'all. Eating Popeyes. Oh, fuck. That's so bad. I don't give a fuck. We lit eating Popeyes, y'all. Woohoo, Adam. You in yet, honey? Oh, man. Jerome, it should, Jerome, yeah, no kidding. Jerome, it should be the other way around, my friend. You should be, honestly, the drinking, that's the one that's got to go. Anything. Yeah, thanks, Duns. I just thought I'd have a laugh with you. Excuse me. That's about it, though, eh? Milk and Mika in the fucking Adam 22 OnlyFans. Frog has more character, and yes, he had bomb pants. Oh, come on, Jerome. Don't even go. Or Clayton, come on, buddy. Seriously? Those guys are fucking idiots, man. Frog is a fucking fat kid that plays fucking video games. And Milk is just some guy, he grew up in a black neighborhood. Hung around in a gang, yeah. But, I mean, yeah, Grand Mason, that's true. Grand Mason, that's exactly right. He had a fucking contract with, what do you call it, Atlantic? Because look, he would just put people on a show, right? He puts people on that No Jumper, he had 6ix9ine, whatever, who else. But people that go on his show are like, he had a contract with Atlantic. But somebody found a bunch of his tweets, and they're not that cool. They're not cool at all, And apparently he lost his contract, but it's just not as fucking it's not as fucking prevalent or whatever. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got it.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nuts.
Okay.
Love you, babe.
Love you.
Yeah. No problem, buddy. No problem. You know, like, I mean, yeah, dude. The one thing about the frog, though, I'll give him, but on the other hand, I don't is, I mean, he did have all that footage from inside, but still, you know, that's kind of giving the shit up too. You know, you really like that shit should just be left inside, really. Yeah. Yeah, that shit should just be left inside. You know, really. There's nothing wrong with telling some stories, telling a couple of war stories and that, but ultimately, the message should be it's fucking sucks. You know something. No. I think honestly, I think Milk. I think he did grow up in a name, but you know, he plays it. He says ask. I'm act. You know, he has the lingo down. He could speak fucking just how he talks, but he makes sure he has the lingo down. You know, he really plays up on that. And yeah, you know, whatever, more power to him. But he's just pushing bullshit, really. If you really would, I mean, you know, whatever, he's popping. But if you really would push a fucking like a thanks. Oh yeah. If you really would push a like, okay, this guy, and then say, see these fucking idiots, you know, and more say like, I got out, you know, I'm out now, I'm doing this, but he really tries to act like he's still with it almost or whatever. Not really, but you know, it's just yeah. Ultimately, I think the message of any of that kind of shit should be that it's fucking stupid. It's stupid as fuck. Thanks, Studs. Thanks, buddy. I love you. Thanks for popping in, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sundays are going to be different. Fridays are going to just rant and bitch and interact really cool with the audience because I actually get a little bit of an audience now, which is fucking wicked, man. Because, yeah, you know, like, I got shit to say, man. Like, seriously, some of this other shit on YouTube really, and even if I don't know, you know, it's stuff you got to think about. Might not be the prettiest, whatever, but you know, I'll try and fucking dress it up fun. But yeah, like it's shit. It's got to be thought about, and I'm trying to help with solutions. Man. Like, so one of the solutions is if you're down with this shit, you know what the fuck. The first thing is okay. You got to start posting just information. You got to be not afraid to fucking stand up because yes, there's going to be casualties. Yes, there's going to be consequences. But you know, Raw is not pretty, and we are at Raw whether we like it or not. It's that far. It is. It really fucking is. You can run around and pretend it isn't, but it fucking is. Okay? You know? So let's change up the mood here a little bit. I'll stay on for a little bit more if you guys want me to. I don't mind. I like you know this is I should have done this shit fucking 10 years ago, man. I'm really kicking myself in the ass. I really am, Clayton. I don't ride anyone's dick. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it. Fucking. Yeah, and you dude, I am the perfect fucking model for that. I fucking worship these guys, man. I wanted to be a fucking, guy, fucking a rock star, man. I lived that whole fucking identity fucking mindset, right? And it brought me almost to the brink of death. It actually brought me to death. I did die. I literally died. It took me 3 narcons to get back. But how many other people have died and lost their life? There we go. I'm getting that. There, yeah. See, reading my mind. It's now. I lost my train of thought. It's getting to that point, man. You know what? We can make something here tonight, I guess. I've been getting into the jazz shits lately. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was Ozzy Osbourne. See, that stuff's all media. It's all done for a reason. It's casting spells. Like I said, these people create our language. So when you have a story like that, or a story whatever, they'll say numbers and dates and so forth that have a significance in terms of the frequency. To people that read that story or consume that media are affected by that frequency, and in turn their reaction causes something. That's what the magic, how the magic works. Right? When you're in a rock show and the band is playing, they're giving all to you, right? And then the audience is screaming and just that energy is returning right back, and it's a symbiotic thing. And I think that's how this spellcasting shit's working. So, I don't know. It was a chicken or a bat or whatever, something. You know what? The story goes something. He was at the fucking A&R meeting with Sharon, and they were just supposed to go. Like, Black Sabbath got kicked him out. Sharon was trying to restart his career, so she took him to her dad and a bunch of other fat Jews, and fucking he was fucked up, and he fucking jumped and apparently bit the head off the thing. It was a dove or something. Or there's something about it on stage too, I don't know. It's bullshit, probably. I mean, for fuck's sakes, man, the Beatles, come on. It's John, George, Ringo, and Billy. Yeah. Now look at him, man. He's just medicated like that. Sharon, oh my God, she is a witch. See, these are and these people are the complacent ones too, and we worship them. People of industry, like the people that we have to go take for dinner, they're easy to find because they're all the people in the People magazine. It's all those people. yeah, you know, I mean, and just, I still like a lot of that old shit too, right? I mean, it's hard. I'm a music junkie, right? Like, that's the one thing is music. I fucking love. But, honestly, I've been listening to my own music most of it. But I still get off on the old, some of the oldies. How's that? Hey, what do you think about that shit? Exactly. Oh, it is, yeah. We got a real nice joints. I love it. It's nice. You're not gonna see me hitting dabs and shit that much. I like rolling a big joint. Change the texture a bit. Yeah, it's kinda, isn't it? Yeah. Dude, I used to freebase a lot of cocaine. I remember we used to cook our own freebase. Back in the day, before it was Ready Rock, before we bought it all cooked. But yeah, we used to grab a couple grams and then we'd grab some baking soda and a spoon and a torch or whatever and go fry it up in somebody's bedroom. Go cook it. Thank you, Joe. I gotta throw the jazz in, right? I just been getting into that lately. These jazz loops with the hip hop. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Cause you're. It sure does. Exactly. But it's also got that, you know, music's a double-edged sword, right? But I mean, I definitely believe it's one of the tools we're gonna need in the raws to come. You get that, right? Like, you don't have to fucking. You can change this up, right? Tell me, hey, isolation. Tell me this isn't some dope hip hop loops. You have a good enough rapper that can dude, this is some fire shit. Come on, really. Huh? Very true, my friend. Thank you, my friend. That's good. That's good, right? That's good. You know? Sorry. Oh yeah? That's okay. I thought it was a chick. I always thought it was a chick. You know, you never know. That's the thing, man. You never know what the fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I've actually got some stuff I'm looking into about the 432. Yeah, but I want that's that's an interesting concept. Like this music, I got some. I mean, I'm just starting isolation. Like I only had a laptop for 3 months now. First ever laptop, dude. So I think I'm doing okay. I love music, so I'm doing alright. My channel, yeah, I'm a fucking nut. I'm a nut. Why the fuck is... Yeah, thank you though. I try to be different, you know. I mean, everyone else is like, they think they're so cool or whatever. I know I'm fucking cool as fuck. So I'm just trying to say, listen, we don't need to deal with that. There's some shit going on. Man, I got dope shit needs, man. But aside from that, we'll be out there for the next little bit.